to our tests today. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. That's right. Yeah, I'll make a note of it. Okay. And any changes to your medication recently? Any other doctor visits you've been on? Okay, perfect. And anything else you want me to know before we begin? Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, don't worry about that. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. Now, I'm not a real doctor, but I'm still going to put on gloves because safety first. Although I keep forgetting to go out and buy new gloves because these ones are getting pretty floppy. I keep wanting to get black gloves because I think they look so cool. But I also don't want to spend a lot of money on gloves that I'll just end up throwing away. But I'm just going to start with a general overview. Just look at everything, make sure that nothing looks, damaged or asymmetrical is really what I'm going to be looking for. Okay? Yeah. Now, I know we're friends, but are you okay if I get close and touch you? Yeah. Always want to make sure that there's consent. Okay, just going to be looking around. Yeah, just try to keep your head as still as possible. No, nothing should hurt through the whole exam. You know me, I just want to make sure this is a safe space for you. So there may be a little bit of poking and prodding, but nothing more than just a bit of pressure. Nothing should be painful. Yeah, I wouldn't want to hurt my friend. Good, good, perfect. Good. Okay, I'm gonna check the muscles on your face. So I'd just like you to relax them all as much as possible. Yeah, we can take a deep breath here. Good. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, you already seem a bit more relaxed. Just almost slightly massaging your muscles. Just to make sure they're sitting the way they should. And kind of reacting the way I think they should. skin is very soft. I can tell through my gloves. Have you changed your moisturizer or anything recently? Okay. Well, it's really working for you. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to check your scalp really quickly as well. So I'm just going to be very gently combing. I won't even be taking out any knots, just to look at the skin on your scalp to make sure it's all healthy. Okay, so let's start on this side. Good. Just nice, gentle strokes. Perfect. And up here. Good. Perfect. I'm just going to go around to the back to get a better view, okay? Everything is looking good back here too. Just a little bit more just to make sure. Okay, I think we're all done. Okay, perfect. There is absolutely nothing I'm worried about at this moment, but don't worry, I'll still give you a full exam just to make sure. Okay. Yeah. First, for our exam, I'm going to be using my flashlight, and then that way, since it's the more aggressive test, you can either skip this part, but I'm going to start with my more gentler UV light. Okay, so let's start just by examining your eyes. Good. Good. And on this side. Good. There's a very loud airplane I can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Good. Good. Yeah, feel free to blink or even close your eyes for a bit if the light's getting a bit too much for you. Don't worry. I will just work around that. Whatever makes you the most comfortable. Good. Good. Okay, I'm gonna test your pupils just by trying to highlight the one side and seeing how the other side reacts. Good, good. Perfect. And other side. Good. Good. Perfect. Yeah, you have such pretty eyes. Good. 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 Okay, I'm just going to use my brighter light now just to look at the backs of your eyes. So again, feel free to blink or close your eyes for any portion of this. Whatever makes you the most comfortable. Okay. Yeah, just looking at the backs of your eyes. Good. You know, one time I had a doctor looking at my eyes in real life, and the doctor goes, "Whoa, I can see the backs of your eyes so clearly." And I was kind of like, okay, cool. And the doctor asked if it was okay if they brought some of the residents in, because apparently it was like a textbook being able to look at the back of someone's eyes, whatever that means. So I was like, yeah, of course, thinking it would be like 2 or 3, a few residents. They brought in like 30 residents, and they all lined up to take the flashlight and like look at the backs of my eyes. And then by the end I was just kind of like, what's going on? But so that's my X-Men superpowers. I have very clear eyes that you can see the backs of. But yours are also looking very healthy. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to switch back to the ultraviolet one just to do some tracking. So just keep your head as straight as possible and just try to follow along with your eyes. Good. We're just going to start with some very slow strokes across your field of vision. Good. Yeah, if it goes outside of your peripherals, that's fine. Just find it when it comes back. No worries. Good. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit faster now. Some more random movements. Just follow along to the best of your ability. Good. Good, good. Perfect. And then we'll just do a bit very fast. So again, just to the best of your ability. If you lose it, that's fine. Just catch it again. Perfect. Okay, let me just take a couple notes. Nothing to be worried about so far. Yeah, everything seems to to be healthy, but just a couple more eye tests. Okay, so can you follow my fingers in and out? Okay, can you look at my fingers close? Now look at my fingers far. Look at my fingers close. Look at my fingers far. Look at my fingers close. Look at my fingers far. Good. Now let's do your peripherals. So again, just stare at my nose, and I'm going to be having my fingers entering your field of vision, and just let me know when you see them. Okay? Yeah, so just at my nose. Good. Other side. Good. And top. Good. And bottom. Good. Now let's start in the middle and go outwards. Same thing, just let me know when they leave your field of vision. Okay? So, back of my nose. Good. Good. And up. Good. And down. Perfect. Okay, now I want you to look over here. Good. And look over here. Good. And look over here. Good. And look over here. Perfect. Let's do some over here. Look over here. Good. And look over here. Good. And look over here. Perfect. And look over here. Yeah, it's very hard to snap with gloves, isn't it? But you passed all that with flying colors. Perfect. Okay, let's move on to the Snellen chart. So, which of these do you think you could read quite comfortably? Okay, well, we'll start a little bit above that. Yeah, just to check. So, what letter do you see here? Good. Perfect. Good. What about that one? Perfect. Okay, let's go down a bit. Good. This one here. Perfect. That one. Good. Good. Perfect. Good. Why don't we try a trickier row? Yeah, just to test you. Why not? Good. Good. Perfect. Okay, and last one. Fantastic. Okay, next we're gonna just do the colors along the side. So, what color is this Q here? Okay, and what about the A? What color is that? Perfect. And what about the little F here? Yeah, you could give a broad color. You could also give a more specific one if you like, whichever. Yeah, that's a good answer. And what about this P here? Perfect. And finally this U. Perfect. Okay. And the last thing I'm gonna do, now that your eyes are used to being all active, I'm just going to scan them very quickly. So just like before, I just want you to stare at my nose, and I'm gonna scan once for each eye. Good, perfect. Keep staring at my nose, just get the other one. And perfect. Okay. That is everything for your eyes. Well done on all of that. Yeah, nothing to worry about so far. And like I said, I don't think you will have anything, but we'll double check everything just for you. Okay. Okay. Next, we're gonna do your nose. So, I just have these 3 little jars. And I just want you to tell me what you smell. Cinnamon? Yeah, good. And what about that one? Yep, orange. Perfect. And last one. What do you smell there? Yep, mint, spearmint, peppermint, any of that is fine. Perfect. Okay. Next, we are going to look at your facial nerves. So I've got this very fluffy cotton swab, and then I've also got this pointer tool that I like to use, and you'll see it's not pointy, but it's just kind of a dulled tip. Here, I'll press it there. Yeah, see, it's just a very gentle kind of pressure. Okay. So for our first test, you can close your eyes and just let me know if you feel the swab or if you feel the pointer tool. Okay? So, do you feel the cotton swab or do you feel the pointer tool? Good. And what about now? Do you feel the cotton swab or do you feel the pointer tool? Perfect. What about now? Cotton swab or pointy tool? Perfect. Cotton swab, pointy tool. Okay. Cotton swab, pointy tool. Good. And one more. Cotton swab, pointy tool. Perfect. Yeah, good. Next, I'm going to go through and do both sides with the same tool, and I just want you to tell me if both sides of your face feel the same or different. Okay. So just there and there. Did that feel the same? Good. Then just the apples of your cheeks. Both sides feel the same. Perfect. And then your little chinny chin chin. Both sides feel the same. Perfect. Now with my little pointer tool, again on your forehead we'll start and I'll go poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. And both sides felt the same. And the apples of your cheeks. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Both sides felt the same. Good. And your chin. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Both sides felt the same. Perfect. Okay, next I'm actually just going to stimulate some of your pressure points just to see if the muscles around them are reacting in the ways we would expect. Okay, yeah. Good, good. Perfect. Good, good. Perfect. And next I'm just going to be tapping on some of your muscles for a very similar test, just to see how everything's responding. Just nice and gentle little taps, little taps. There. Just on your jawline. Just feeling it here. See if it's symmetrical. And then also your brow bone. Again, just looking at if everything's symmetrical. Okay. Yep, you are doing perfect so far. Thank you for being so patient with me. Yeah, I know these in-depth tests can be a bit much sometimes, but everything's for you. Okay. Next, I'm going to take a look at your ears. I'm just going to start just basically looking at the outside, seeing if there's any problems before I move on and look at the insides a bit more in depth. Okay? Yeah. So I'll just start over here. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Everything looks pretty healthy here. Okay, good. Good. Flip over here. No, that's perfect. Okay, and the other side. Okay, and how is this here? Yeah, everything looks pretty similar. Yeah, this side is also pretty good. Okay, everything's looking good, so I'm just going to grab my flashlight and look a bit more in depth, okay? So don't mind me. Okay, let's take a little look. I'm just going to be pulling your hair up and back, just nice and gently, just to get a better look. Okay, there's a little bit of wax here, but not an unhealthy amount. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. Okay, and the other ear here. Again, I'm just going to pull gently up and back. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Good, good, good. Yeah, there's a little bit of wax here as well, but again, not too much. Okay. Okay, everything is looking good so far. I'm just gonna do a couple of tests with the tuning forks. So first, I'm just going to put one against each ear, one at a time, And I'd just like you to tell me if you hear the same tone. Yeah, like the same note. Okay? So. Yeah. Perfect. I'm just gonna go one at a time, in and out. Good. And can you tell me if that sounds similar on the other side? Perfect. Next, I'm going to do a test where I'm actually going to put the metal on the bone behind your ear, and that bone will conduct the sound into your inner ear. Yeah, I'll do one just to show you what it'll be like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want you to tell me when you feel it touching your bone and then when you feel it coming off of your bone again. Okay? Yeah, we'll just do one at a time to make it easier. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And other side. Okay, perfect. Last test for your hearing. I'm just going to be whispering some words and some numbers back and forth in your two different ears. I'm going to have you close your eyes, and then what I'm going to ask you to do is point in the direction that I am, or you could just say, to the left or to the right, and then also tell me the word or number that you hear. Okay? Yeah. So just close your eyes now. Coconut. Porcupine. 28. Chocolate. Stipple. 17. Clock. Shush. Chicken. Pterodactyl. Fantastic. 32. 19. Indigo. Perfect. And you can open your eyes whenever you'd like. Yeah, nothing to be worried about from any of your ear tests. You did perfect here as well. Like I said, there is a little bit of wax in each of your ears, but it's completely within the normal level, so I wouldn't even be worried about it. Just taking a few notes before we move on. Just going to take some notes. Okay. Next, I'm just going to be looking at your jaw. Could I get you to open wide for me? And clench your jaw shut. Okay, yeah, keep clenching. I'm just checking the muscles here. Yeah, you can take a break for a second if you'd like. Yeah, okay, now clench them again. Everything seems to be good here. Okay, you can relax now. Okay, I'm gonna hold your jaw shut. Could you try to open it for me? Good. And now I'm gonna try to open it. Can you keep it shut? Good. I'm gonna try to wiggle it from left to right. Could you try to keep it as still as possible? Good. And now I'd like you to move your jaw from left to right, and I'm gonna try to keep your jaw straight. So move your jaw to the left. Good. And move your jaw to the right. Good. Now if you could just wiggle it back and forth by yourself. Perfect. And your tongue now. Could you stick out your tongue for me? And then up and down. Good. Side to side. Good. And Good. Everything looks perfect. There, yeah, just keep going. Yeah, good. Okay, everything looks perfect there. Let's do some of your bigger muscles now, okay? So, just like before, I'm gonna try to turn your head. Could you try to keep your head straight? Perfect. Just try to. Good. And good. And now I want you to try to turn your head while I keep it straight. So, turn your head to the left. Good. And turn your head to the right. Good. Now up and down, same thing. Keep your head as straight as possible. I'm going to try to move it up. Good. Now I'm going to try to push it down. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Good. And now I want you to go up and down while I try to keep your head straight. Okay? So tilt your head up. Good. And down. Perfect. Yeah, you can just give it a little shake to loosen it all up now. It can feel a bit weird after. But shoulders, I'm going to try to keep your shoulders down, and I want you to try to shrug your shoulders. Okay. Good. Yeah, keep shrugging. Good. And now I'm going to try to keep your arms down, and I want you to try to raise your arms up. Okay? Good. Perfect. Good. Resistance tests. Okay. Moving on to our last test, okay? I just want you to frown for me. And give me a little bit of a scowl. Good. Can you raise your eyebrows? Perfect. And very last test, I just want you to smile. because you're awesome and you deserve to smile, don't you? Well, I hope that you enjoyed our little cranial nerve exam. I hope it relaxed you, or at least you just enjoyed. But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.